Happy Fake Friday.
And you know the vibes are peak. Tracy is back. Like she never left.
Period.
Always on form to inform.
Bombarding with no warning. Let's get
You even
started.
forgot you are alive. But welcome back.
Wait, what line?
No, let's get it. In the headlines, long live the king.
Student loans for Ugandans.
Airport up for grabs.
It's the VMAs. Let's get started.
So today is the 12th of September, the Mpango ceremony for King Oyo, where he's celebrating his reign of 29 years. Now, this guy has been a king at the age of 3. Yes, he's a record breaker, you know, the youngest king to ever be crowned, right? And he does this ceremony, you know, to renew his vows between him and his kingdom, you know, for that,
it's a marriage.
Yeah, for that commitment to be, you know, set in stone, and for everybody to know that he's the guy, and for continuity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So he became king at 3 years old.
Yeah.
That's wild. So he's been reigning for 29 years.
Exactly.
Crazy. So I just want to know, like, while he was still in his childhood phases, who was making decisions? Because obviously as a child, he can't really like be making decisions for the whole kingdom.
Yeah, so to answer your question, they appointed 3 regents, and the Queen Mother was also helping.
In
So he had
decision-making.
he had like proper support.
Until he was ready to fully
Exactly.
take that on. That's really cool. Shout out to the Tora Kingdom. So the Ugandan government has awarded study loans to over 1,800 needy STEM students in higher education institutions.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
In Uganda, study loans?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a good day to be a Ugandan.
It's incredible. So out of the 6,661 people who applied, only 3,781 qualified, but financial constraints limited that to only the 1,838 people that were actually granted these loans. So they cover both diplomas and degrees, and we're seeing about 57% of these people getting the loans being male, and 43% of them being female. So more and more people are studying, which is great for us to see. But now I'm more worried about what happens after the fact.
Yeah.
Getting a degree isn't the problem anymore. It's getting a job thereafter. you know?
Yeah, we have over 800,000 students that get to graduate every single year from all these different institutions that we have in the country, but the jobs that are given out maybe even less than 20% of what that is, you know? So
Yeah.
it's a bit tight.
I mean, great. Student loans, we absolutely love to see it. And all 137 districts in Uganda are actually beneficiaries. So I think that's beautiful. But let's also make sure that they get jobs after the fact.
Workers at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport are striking, and here's why. So the government of Kenya are in talks with an investment group called the Adani Group in India, right? So these investors are set to come to Kenya and invest over 200 billion Kenyan shillings. That's over 1.8 billion US dollars, right?
Crazy.
To renovate the airport. And the thing is, the reason why these people are actually striking is because they don't know if the job certainty, you know, is going
job
to be
security.
Yeah, the security is just not kawa. But the Adani Group has come out to say that everybody, all the workers at this particular airport will be absorbed. You know, they are still going to be working. However, terms will have to be renegotiated after a period of 2 years. And so it left so many people frustrated.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because they do not know what can happen after those 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, guys are out here.
Crazy. So that's why the Gen Zs again were banding together.
Exactly.
You know, they had the Occupy Parliament. Now they wanted to do the Occupy JKIA.
Exactly, man. And I guess they have the power, because now, you know, it's a bit moving slowly, you know.
Yeah, so basically, I think the thing is they want to lease the airport to the Adani Group for a period of 30 years.
30 years, man.
And thereafter, they would still be entitled to a percentage of the profits that the
Exactly.
airports would then make.
And lawyers are also not happy. You know, the lawyers are saying, no, but this does not seem fair to the country. And, you know, there's uproar here, there, and everywhere.
I get that for sure. I really do. But also, like,
Kenya also
They
came
want
out
to-
to say they don't have that money.
They don't have the
renovate
money,
and
and the airport
develop.
needs to be renovated and developed.
Exactly.
Obviously, yeah, I understand the job insecurity is scaring people a bit, but if there was a way that they could make sure that these people get to retain their jobs or get different jobs after the fact, then well and good. But I also understand there's a difference between working for a government-owned entity and a privately owned entity. So,
Yeah.
we'll see how this unfolds. The 2024 MTV VMAs took place last night and they showcased a wide range of artists with some standout performances and awards. So the fashion is definitely a very interesting aspect of the VMAs. But before that, let's look at some people who actually got awarded.
Yeah.
Tyla won, is it Best
Afrobeats, you know.
Yeah, Taylor Swift, I really don't know what she's doing to people, but somehow she has won Artist of the Year and even Collaboration of the Year. How, I don't know. But someone that I do understand is Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep.
She won Song of the Year, Espresso, which absolutely is a song of the year.
Yeah, it was a banger.
Yeah.
You know, we love it.
We love to see it. We love to see it. So let's get into the fashion.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna start with Tyler.
Let's first talk
Yeah.
about her acceptance speech.
Yeah.
guys know me and holding awards. I'm not strong enough. Please. Are you able to offer me? Yes, thank you. I'm sorry.
Because she couldn't even carry her award. She said, "Look, man, I'm not strong enough. Someone take it."
You know, black people.
Instead of saying "what the heck" this time, she said, "I'm not strong enough." Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
but then she also raised the valid point about how any artist from Africa is automatically grouped under Afrobeats. For her, she's considered like a pop girly.
Yeah.
She really is more poppy than she
It's like
is.
an Afro pop situation.
Exactly, but the fact that you have to put Afro,
Yeah,
It's-
Afro beats,
No,
and
but-
she's receiving the
but
award.
first wait, why must it be Afro? I think that's the point she's trying to make also. It's like, why can't I just be considered a pop girly? Why? Because I'm from Africa.
Because the beats are not pop beats, bruv. She's out here
So I
on my
guess
piano
Afro-pop.
beats, bro.
Anyway, yeah, so she said she represents I'm a piano, what. But yeah, let's get back into the fashion. So Tyla's outfit, I don't know what was going on there. to be
Yeah,
quite
man.
honest.
She had the yellow, then she had green, turquoise, she had pink shoes. Nobody knows what that's.
She
you
was
know?
like wore strings. It
Yeah,
looked like she
then-
was wearing strings.
Then your favorite girl.
Sabrina Carpenter, absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and tasteful. She wore the same dress that Madonna wore to the VMAs in 1991. It's giving
Imagine that.
old Hollywood glam, stunning, beautiful, delicious.
Same hair as well, even.
Very cute.
Yeah, then we had Taylor Swift. I still don't understand what the Swifties see, but I guess, I mean, they're seeing something, you know? She wore yellow and black checked pattern. I don't know if that's a skirt or a dress, you know? Let us know in the comment
I
section.
feel like she buys butts. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone likes her for real. You are pretending.
Yeah, and then you know that the overall Ankomo wears. Big Sean came through with it, but like with some zhuzh, like a
Yeah.
tuxedo
Yeah.
situation, you know. And then we have Meg the Stallion
Thee
that came
Stallion.
through like a present. It's like they wrapped her, they tied her
No,
up.
it looked like the
and
bottom
they
of the
put her
dress
there.
was an afterthought. It's like the dress was meant to be sheer, and then they just said, let's just tie some material around the leg. Anyway.
Yeah, and then we also have some Latino presents, as we had Karol G come through with the fire, you know.
DJ Khaled looked like a teddy bear.
Yeah, he was rocking all pink everything.
Camila Cabello almost looked unrecognizable. Like I couldn't even tell that this was her. Wild. Addison Rae, what's going on?
Then
my
we had
darling?
Shabuze, who came through with the vibe, innit?
Lenny Kravitz, about what? Go Power Rangers! Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
Interesting night of fashion.
yeah.
Yeah. It's time for the profile.
Woo! check it out. Check it, look.
Hey, take it away, Joe Quiz.
Greetings and blessings. My name is Jacques Clean, NBS Culture Connect, always informed to inform, bombarding with no warning. We do not take time, we do it as it comes in. And today we have another champion from our society. This one is Lamu Sounds. A brand new EP is out, Infinity. Go stream it. She's been in front of our eyes for quite a while, but today we get to stream. We get to talk about the journey and, you know, her latest song, Paula. You're very welcome on the show, Lamu.
Thank you.
Usually I don't even stammer in the intros. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I was about to be like, yo,
Ooh, calm down. It's me.
it's just me. We have been doing this.
How are you?
Fine. How
Good
are
to
you?
see you.
Good to see you.
So in this show, we try to understand people, understand their journey,
Yeah.
where they came from. I think our first encounter with you must have been through that Empower project, was it?
Yes.
All right, tell us from there.
Through Empower 100,
Mm.
I submitted a video. There was this competition going on. Mr. Easy and Empower Africa were looking for about 100 artists across Africa to sponsor. So I was picked to represent Uganda out of hundreds and hundreds and probably thousands of videos. So we thank God. That's where the journey kind of short and to get to where we are today. And it's been a long journey. So I put out an EP back in 2020. And then I think for me, my music kind of slowed down towards COVID. And then I went back to school.
Nice.
Yeah, I went back to school, and actually I'm graduating this month.
Oh, that's when you
I'm
went.
graduating in
How long
September.
has it been? 3 years.
Yeah, it's been 3 years, and I spent this year doing my research.
What were
So
you studying?
I've been studying international relations and diplomatic studies.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Madam
I'm a-
Diplomat.
diplomacy, humanitarian stuff, basically how the world works, how governments work, politics, anything. Yeah.
But then the break wasn't satisfying, I guess, because here you are with the music still.
The thing is, I think what I would want people to understand is that I never came out and quit music. That's, at least I can stand on that. I never came out and said, I'm done with music, I'm never coming back. I just kept quiet, went and did what I had to do, the school thing, you know, and then I'm also working on TV. I do a travel show. So yeah.
Nice. It's good to see this. It's always good to see you walking and tapping into the different bags of talent.
Yeah.
And recently, Bola, the song is
Yeah.
very new.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Is it you I'm listening and
Yeah.
seeing? It's nice. What were you trying to do with the song?
Well, the thing with Mpola is just getting the chance to work with Atin. Atin hasn't
Was the
really.
first project together?
Yeah, definitely first project together. It's something I'd wanted to do for a while, and I think Atin is an amazing person. He is so amazing. I always say it in almost all the interviews I've done. Female artists who want to work with big producers
Yeah.
and just want to get the vibe and feel safe. And I don't know, but I could vouch for Atin. He's an amazing person. He just made me feel like a superstar. And I know he's worked with bigger stars, but I still felt like worthy and a superstar. And I felt like everything I was doing was leading to something great. And he's so encouraging. So I'm glad I got to work on Pola. And I don't know what you think, but I think
I
he
love the
balanced
song.
me out.
Yeah, I love the song. I love the fact that, you know, when you hear it, you could still hear you from the past,
Yes.
but also you hear that you're developing into something
Yes.
else,
Yes.
exploring as well.
Yes.
That is to say that Atin is a professional producer.
He is.
I wanted to put a point there.
Yes.
And it's really important in this game for, you know, ladies to feel safe.
Yes.
And even having this conversation, we're having a story about Rebecca Cheptegei,
Yes.
who the boyfriend
Yes.
I think was trying to
Burnt
burn her, and he
ended
also
up killing
ended up
her.
burning himself.
Yes.
So I feel like ladies on so many fronts, and mostly talented girls, are usually in very vulnerable positions a
Yes.
lot. So it is important
Yes.
to find people that you feel safe.
Yes. And
to
people
work
in
with.
big positions who still respect you even though you're coming up, you know. Yeah.
Niceness. All right. So I like that, and you put out a visualizer. Did you shoot it here?
No, I
When
did.
I was like, did
I
she-
shot it in, I don't even remember the place, but it's like
Who shot it?
65 kilometers away from Chira. So like Ginger, that side. We left home around we woke up that day at 1 a.m., did makeup, hair.
At 1?
Yes. Then the car at some point had some issues, so we fixed it. Just know we had to make it to the location
Yeah.
before the sun was rising, because we wanted that natural sunlight hitting my face and things like that.
Nice.
So I'm just glad my team was able to come together. Everyone came together and we made it. We drove 60 something, almost 70 kilometers.
Putting in work.
Yeah.
So who worked on the video?
Larry.
Larry.
He is
Nice.
a quite young
Hector, right?
Larry Hector. You know
Yeah,
him.
I
I'm
know.
glad I don't have to even over talk.
Not to
But
me,
yeah,
yes.
whoever is home, go check out Larry Hector.
Yeah.
He's a really talented person and he's amazing. And he puts in the work. One thing I will also say about him and the people that I've been working with, My sister was styled me, and also I have a friend who goes by Savage 256 on Instagram. That is Savage Beauty UG. She's also amazing. These guys came together and